Yo, what's going on, people? KG back in the cut, ready for another match reaction, FA Cup action, and the result did not go the way I thought it was going to go. But before I get into that, I just want to give an update on this channel and just the content going forward. You know, I'm going to keep on doing match reactions. These are, you know, I like doing these. But I'm also going to be adding my general thoughts and opinions on football here. You know, for the longest time, I just usually do it on Twitter, but I've scaled back the way I use Twitter now. So I'm going to be giving my general thoughts and opinions in video form on here. So I'm going to just be adding content to this channel, building this up, you know, giving you more content and, you know, hopefully getting this channel to where I want it to go. You know, so big up for everyone that likes my videos, subscribes, you know, put that bell on for, you know, the notifications, if you will, because I'm going to be adding more content to this channel as we go forward. You know, I'm hopefully going to be going live as well, so I can interact with people, because I love that element of talking football. The live streaming is interacting and going back and forth with everyone and, you know, seeing what people are saying in the live chat. But until then, please continue to leave comments in the videos as well for anything that you think or things that I've said that you want to question or put comment to. And yeah, you know, and in time as well, collab on this channel, you know, get people that I respect on here and help build the channel up again in that way as well. You know, this is going to be my main vehicle going forward in terms of football. I'm going to really put my efforts into this and getting more content out there for the subscribers and building this thing up. You know, this has been something I've been thinking about for a long time, especially over the last week. You know, I don't know how everyone else is feeling in this lockdown, this third one. It's been weird. I can't lie. It's been a bit of a strange one for me. You know, I'm definitely missing the gym, but I'm just missing the general thing about just going out, doing just regular things again. You know, walking around shops and things like that. You know, just general everyday things. You know, you definitely appreciate those things now. So, however you're coping, you know, we'll build this community up and we'll talk about football and, you know, use that as an escape and get through this thing again. You know, hopefully we're out of the woods sooner rather than later. Yeah. So yeah, man, and until then, just look out for that on the channel. So it will be things like, you know, what I see lately, Kieran Tierney being called the best left back in the Premier League. You know, we'll talk about stuff like that and dissect those things and say just why that is not true. But yeah, shall we go into the game? Do we have to? Do we have to talk about this game? Yeah. Oh, all right. So yeah, FA Cup today, Crawley Town 3, Leeds United 0. Sounds funny when I say it out loud in all honesty, but yeah, listen, no complaints. No complaints. And before I get into the team in general, because everyone deserves a smoke today. No, not in a bad way as such, but in a way of they were very nonchalant today. So I'm gonna get into that. But Kiko Casilla, I gotta talk about this guy. See him on a team sheet, you know he's gonna be playing today. And it's like, wait, it just knocks the air out of you. If you're a decent person, it knocks the air out of you seeing this guy is still playing for your club. I don't want this guy anywhere near my club. Ability aside, I don't want him anywhere near the club. And, you know, shout out to Charlie Phillips. He's the head video at The Guardian. You know, he made a great point about Andrea Radrizzani's time at Leeds, in that he's had a great 4 years, but the thing that he's mismanaged on and off the pitch is Kiko Casilla. Big shout out to that, because I couldn't agree more. You know what I mean? Kiko Casilla should not be here. And when you look at the fans in general, you know, the decent fans, they don't want him here. You know, his ability aside, they don't want him here for the reasons, you know, with the Jonathan Lecco incident. You add in his ability, you definitely don't want him here. He's a car crash. And there was another one as well, and I can't remember the guy's name, so apologies, but he said about Liam Cooper and Kiko Casilla, seeing them together again, give him the shivers. Couldn't agree more. You just get flashbacks of these two falling into each other, Kiko clattering into Liam Cooper, the indecision in their decision making. Terrible. And I got those visions too. Kiko Casilla just shouldn't be here, and I hope at some point the club get this message, and not from me, from everybody that doesn't want him here, and just move him out. I keep on hearing about his wages being 40 grand a week, 45 grand a week. Cool. He's not playing. So why not just subsidize those wages, half them, so we can go back to Spain and, pay half the wages and do it that way. We could have put Capriel in goal in today, and I think it would have been a better outcome. Maybe not even a better outcome, but it would have looked more respectable than this guy being in goal. You know what I mean? He just has to leave this club, man. Enough, man. I'm sick of seeing Kiko Casilla play for my club. It's a blotch on the club right now, and people rightfully bring it up, and they should. They should bring it up every time. The club aren't escaping criticism for keeping this guy here. But you know what? He wasn't the only one to blame for today, because what I saw today was a lot of players that thought they could turn up, do the minimum, and go out with a win. That's what I saw today. When I'm talking as a fan, I'm talking about Leeds should beat Crawley with under 23s and fringe players. That's because we should be. Why shouldn't we be beating Crawley with our under 23s and fringe players of our first team squad? Of course we should be. But this is how these guys went into the game, and I could see in their faces they thought they could just turn up, give the minimum, go through, and then move on to the next game. Not forgetting that Crawley are going to be here, all the cameras are here, the Mark Wright thing, so they know they're going to get extra attention. They were up for it today. They were up for beating Leeds United, and they did it. It was a deserved victory for Crawley, so I've got no complaints at all with Crawley winning. It wasn't exactly like they scraped past us either. They rolled over us, especially in the second half. In all fairness, the first half we was in control. We had most of the ball, was creating most of the opportunities, without really testing their goalkeeper. But we weren't doing enough. Rodrigo in the number 9, maybe he's better as an attacking midfielder. Leave him out there. But we had Sam Greenwood that could have came on earlier on and filled in that spot. But that's another thing as well. And I say this to other people when they talk about people. You don't need to give that little thing before, like, I love this guy, but now I love Bielsa, but you're not above criticism. And today, he got the subs wrong. Those 3 subs at half time were awful, and I thought that at the time. And if this was another manager, dare I say, I would have said that manager was taking the piss. I gotta keep it real. I think Bielsa actually took the mick at half time. He took Rodrigo off, which I think was wrong. I think he could have moved him back and took somebody else off and put Sam Greenwood up top, but instead he brought Jack Harrison on. Jack Harrison up front. When have we ever seen that? Oliver Casey, Jack Jenkins, 2 players that shouldn't be anywhere near our first team. I don't care where they're from. They could be from Leeds Academy. I don't care. They're not ready for first team football for Leeds United Football Club. And it showed as well. I think he took the mick, in all honesty. I really do. And that's why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because Bielsa talks about respecting the competition, but he didn't respect it today. I'm sorry, I can't accept that. Because if you respect it, you'd leave Rodrigo on, take off Helder Costa and put on Sam Greenwood, move Sam Greenwood up front for the second half. No, not when we're 2-0 down and the game's kind of out of reach. Bringing on Rafinha there as well. I mean, it was just a bad day all around. Bielsa, I think, for me, as I said, I don't think he took it that seriously. The players, I think they thought they could turn up and half-ass it and go through. And Crawley give us what we deserve in the end. We didn't deserve to win. Kiko Casilla, car crash, especially on that second goal. We've seen that so many times, and that's a big rude awakening for all those. Kiko Casilla should take Melier's place again. Good luck with that. good luck with that to those people that really believe that. You guys are bunch of jokers, but if you believe that, more power to you, yeah? It was just an all-around bad day for the club in terms of the performance on the pitch, the substitutions. There was nothing there. And then Crawley, you know, I thought they were going to do it earlier, but they put on Mark Wright just for that cherry on top, just for that final nail in the coffin of the Leeds United humiliation for the day. Mark Wright makes his, you know, appearance against Leeds United in the FA Cup where Crawley Town progress. But I'm going to big up Mark Wright. You know why? Because 33 years old, he's come back in. He's gone back into the league and he's taking it serious. You can tell he's taking it serious. And I can only salute that. You know, people think it's a gimmick and what have you, but those people, they're not people that you want to listen to. He's there because he wants to work hard and he wants to make amends for mistakes he made in his earlier life where he didn't take his football so seriously. I can only respect that. I respect it a lot because there's so many people that love telling you what you can and can't do in your life. And it's always them people that have got no drive to do something themselves that tell you these things as well. So big up Mark Wright for going through, putting his name in the lights for 3 minutes. People aren't telling you he's only on for 3 minutes. They're just saying that Mark Wright and Crawley beat Leeds United 3-0. But big up for him. Big up to him. And big up to Crawley Town, man. Deserve win. And, you know, whoever you get in the next round. Yeah. Good on you. You deserve it. Maybe we'll do this next year, you know. Because in all honesty, I'm not one of those guys this year that was, I don't care about the cup. I actually did care this year. I thought, you know, a good cup run would be nice. You know, we're not going to get relegated from the Premier League. So it would have been nice to go on a cup run and do something in this avenue, you know. Get a European spot via the FA Cup. That would have been great. But again, we're out early. And that's all she wrote, man. So yeah, that's the game. That is the game. And we are out of the FA Cup in the third round to Crawley Town and Mark Wright. So that is us done. I expect something completely different from the players in our next league game. I think it's Brighton. I expect something completely different. A lot more effort, a lot more concern, a lot more, you know, just a lot more everything. Because you know what? Another thing that I noticed in the second half, and I don't know if I've said it or not, but for the first time, man, we look like headless chickens. You know, usually our running is with purpose and with style and everything else like that. Nah, today we actually look like headless chickens. So this is going to be a great game for all the Leeds United detractors to go in and pick us apart, because we deserve it today, no doubt about it. You know, the only thing that I'd like to see is people getting a bit more creative with the, you know, oh, it doesn't matter that Leeds have lost 3-0, but Bielsa and the way Leeds play is so great. The joke's been done to death, guys. Get a new one now. It's time to move on, yeah? But yeah, that's the game. Got nothing else to say about it. We move on to the league. So yeah, that's it. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, do all of that. Leave a comment below of what your thoughts on the game, what you thought. Do you think anyone performed well? Do you think anyone is deserving of a place near the first team that isn't? You know, personally for me, I think we missed, you know, I didn't want them to play anyway, but we missed our usual Ailing, Dallas guys, you know, the non-spectacular guys, but are just solid and give you that 7 out of 10 every week. I think we missed them very much. We missed their professionalism a lot today because there was a lot of non-professional performances out there today. So yeah, leave your comments below, and until the next time, that's it. Peace.